Hey guys, it's Jen from beautyriotx. So if you follow me on Instagram, then you might not be surprised to see this in today's video, try on, whatever. First impressions, this is the Paette Major Dimension Eyeshadow Palette. Now I came across a Instagram post talking about this and everybody was so like up in arms, $68, that's bullshit, blah, 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 blah. And I'm sorry. First off, Paette is a well-known and established makeup artist. So I don't think that it's obscene. Everybody's like, who does he think he is? Well, that's who he is. Like, he's a professional celebrity makeup artist. So not everybody, except probably people in the makeup artist profession or people who do makeup in Hollywood, or not many other people probably knew Pat McGrath or Natasha Denona. And I mean, they weren't fucking shy when they came out with their $125 palettes. So I mean, $68, I'm not like disgusted over the price. I mean, it's expensive, but I mean, if it's a good product, then great. Anyway, rant aside, this is the Paette Major Dimensions palette, and it's a very neutral, very basic palette. The packaging is really pretty, although I know it's gonna look like shit the minute like I start actually using it a lot and my fingerprints get everywhere. You have 5 mattes, 5 different kind of like shimmer shades, and then you have 2 cream base shades, which I don't know how that works. If, like, I feel like a base would be a primer. It doesn't really say a ton about the base on the Sephora's, but I'm gonna read you the synopsis about this palette and let you know there's really not much to it, but a versatile palette that contains 2 luminous cream bases. Like when I think of a cream base, I think of like an eyeshadow primer, but anyway. Velvety mattes, iridescent metallic shadows, and glistening pearl toppers. I haven't swatched anything, I literally haven't touched a thing. So we have the deeper shade and then the lighter shade on top. I mean, I guess they'd be bases for the lower portion of your eye, or maybe they're just cream shadows. I mean, like obviously that could, I'm assuming that also could be what they are. But when it says bases, it makes me think like a primer. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I'm also going to test out the Makeup Forever, I thought it was called something long, but it's not. Reboot foundation. Anyway, that's not what we're doing right now. So let's do some shadow. I've primed already with my KVD colorless primer, high impact. Danessa Myricks has one. I just ordered it from Beautylish and I'm very excited. It's supposed to be like an invisible primer, which is why, one of the reasons like I love this. All right, let's do this. So I think I'm actually just gonna start. I'm not gonna tell you the names of everything. I'm just gonna hold it up and point. And I also just caved, and this palette that I also just ordered isn't new, but it's not easily accessible. I just ordered the Hindash Beauty, I don't remember exactly what the name of it is, some fancy made up word. All right, we're just really just gonna go down the line here. I'm a little annoyed that this isn't a matte, this is also like a shimmer shade, but anyway, we're gonna go into this shade next. I mean, this is a basic bitch palette, so I'm gonna do a basic bitch look, which is basically all I've been doing the last year anyway. These seem to have the same kind of texture and feel as his blushes, which are gorgeous. And they just feel incredible. I'm gonna go in again with this one, just with a different, one of my Hakuhodo brushes, just to pack a little bit more in the crease. And it seems to be building up, which is exactly what you want. You know, obviously if you have a palette like this, you need light to dark. I really appreciate the fact that it's actually building up and it's not just deep right off the bat and then you gotta scramble to start cleaning it up. I'm gonna go with this one now. I'm debating putting one of the bases like on my lid, but all right, now we're gonna go add this to the crease and then start building the bottom up. It's also all layering on top of one another great. So one of my biggest pet peeves, if you've never watched me before, is when you start applying your shadow, whatever, and something about one of the shadows underneath repels the next shade you put on top of it. And you end up like with a blank spot, or I don't know, it's fucking weird, but it irritates the shit out of me. You know what? I think I am just gonna take the lighter base right here. I think I'm just gonna put that on the bottom. I'm gonna put it, oh, you know what? Maybe this is a base for the metallics. All right, because that would make sense. It feels emollient, but not greasy or, what word I'm thinking of. But now I'm wondering about how this will fit throughout the day. Like, is this going to crease in a little bit? That actually looks pretty nice. But I'm gonna go in with the darkest shade and just kind of pat that on the edge over here. So far it doesn't seem to be creasing, so that's promising. And it's got a little bit of tack to it, but not anything sticky. All right, and now I'm gonna try one of the toppers. I think the toppers are like the ones that look kind of chunky. Assuming it's these two. And it doesn't particularly say which ones are which, but I'm gonna swatch all the ones at the top. Oh, you know what? That's awesome. Okay, great. This one is like a matte with some micro sparkles in it, which is what this one also looks like. So maybe I can actually just get away with using them as mattes. All right, so maybe you can see them, but yeah, so it seems that the lightest one on top, and then now I don't know which is which. Anyway, I am actually gonna go in with this one right here first. I'm just gonna use my finger. Oh yeah, it's got like that really pretty kind of wet look on it. Oh, that's pretty. It's not serious or like severe or anything, but I mean, it's pretty. And then the lightest pearl one on the top, more towards the inner corner, where basically most of the cream is left because I did use the matte shadows on top of that side. And you know what, I'm gonna use this one right here. Again, looks like it's a matte with some kind of sparkle built in. Mix a little bit of that with a little bit of this and kind of go in and blend a little here and there. And all of them blended really nice. Like I didn't get any lines anywhere, like it all just kind of moved around fine. All right, I'm gonna finish this eye and I'll come back and we can get on with the face. Okay, really quick, there's the eyes done. I did actually just change up a little bit. I put this on with this one instead of this one and this one, like I did on this eye. This side has been done for about 10 minutes. I don't see creasing or anything bad going on as far as like the cream and everything goes. All right, so we're gonna go on to the face. And like I said, this is the Makeup Forever Reboot Foundation. This retails for $39. A skin revitalizing foundation that adds a radiant satin finish while hydrating, smoothing, and firming for up to 24-hour wear. Coverage, light, finish, radiant, excuse me, good for normal to dry skin. It has ginseng, which is an amazing product to have in like skincare, beauty, whatever. Supports natural collagen. Camellia japonica helps support skin's natural glow. This foundation ideal for normal to dry skin tones. Nurtures tired looking skin over time by reducing the appearance of wrinkles. Oh, it's one of those things that the more you use it, the better your skin's gonna look. After using, skin will appear plumper, smoother, and radiant, as well as leaving a flawless finish. Okay, so I have the shade Y218. I did add a drop of the custom cover drops in neutral medium 1 because like this is about a shade or so too light for me. I don't know if that'll make it perfect, but hopefully I won't look ghostly. So I have it on my little pad right here. I'm gonna go in with a sponge. We'll see if it's buildable and all that. And I just have on my Laneige Cream Skin Definer as my base. Like I don't have any specific kind of primer on. Sometimes I use them, sometimes I don't. Today I just didn't feel like it. All right, so just right off the bat, first layer here. And this is without. So it did do a really nice job in evening, and actually that did help adding one of those drops to it. So I have deeper, I don't know if it's like discoloration or whatever, here kind of where my contour goes, which is kind of a happy mistake. So I can still see through a little bit of it, but it does seem to be building a bit too. And I actually really like the way it's going on with the sponge. I got a new bougie foundation from Care Weiss. Is that how you pronounce it? A little odd, but and again, the shade's a tiny bit off, so I'm gonna do another video with that. But again, I have to like mix a little bit of the cover drops with it. I don't mind doing, but when I do videos and I have to use it, like in this case, I just hope I'm not doing something with it like messing up the formula because I'm adding something else, you know? I actually also got the water tone from Makeup Forever too. This is actually my shade. This is the Y225. I think it's like marble or something. And I order them from authorized retailers, but not from Sephora, because at some other professional retailers that I shop at online, I get a discount because I have a cosmetology license. So most of those kind of places don't accept returns. So if it was a Sephora buy or Ulta, I could return it, but it's not the case, unfortunately. It's so weird. Does anybody else get that kind of thing on their cheeks? I'm not really sure what it's from, or maybe just a part of my skin that's extra absorbent. I don't know, but okay, so here it is close up. I actually just think the finish is really, really nice. And again, it is like light coverage. I would say like light, and you could probably build it to like a nice medium. It doesn't feel heavy or anything like that. I mean, it feels like I'm wearing makeup, but it doesn't feel like heavy. All right, so let me jump off camera, finish the rest of my makeup, and we'll come back and talk about 2 new items that we tried today. And any other item that I'm going to have on my face, I always list in the description box below if anybody wants to know. All right, BRB. All right, so we'll start with good old Paette's palette. So the eye look I came up with, nothing special, nothing like groundbreaking. The palette's not itself groundbreaking. However, when you have that foundation that you love, that it's always just gonna look good? I feel like this might be one of those things that, listen, a good product is a good product is a good product. So these colors appeal to me on a carnal level, okay? There's nothing about these shades I don't love. I'm very happy with the way it applied, how it went on. The creams were actually super nice. I did actually line like below my lash line to do like my under smoky eye here. That worked great. The metallics, I honestly can't see myself using this one or this one too often. Sorry about the glare. But these 4 right here will most likely be ones that I reach for if I'm in the mood to wear some kind of shimmer, metallic, what have you. This and this one, like I said, they are mattes with like very small shimmer built in. I did use them to, blend out some of my eye work or whatever, and it worked really nice. And for the formula of these is pretty damn close, if not the exact same formula as the blush. Like that velvety smooth, I can't really even describe it, but it's true to what it's saying, that these are like velvet mattes. They absolutely are. I'm wearing my eye look for about 45 minutes at this point. Again, I don't see creasing anywhere. I used the cream shades all over the bottom, like the flat of my lid on both sides. It hasn't broken anything up yet. Hopefully that stays that way. I mean, so far, this is pretty fucking gorgeous. I love these shades. I'm interested to see what else he comes out with as far as shadows. I love the shades, but I love the quality even more. To me, that made this worth the price. Now, again, this is my first impression. In 2 hours, it could look horrible for some reason, but as of right now, I'm not regretting this purchase whatsoever. So with the foundation, like I said, adding that bit of drops definitely helped it blend into my skin tone better. And so far, like everything went on really nicely. I don't really have too much to say. Like tons of foundations can look great the minute you put them on, but the real test is how they look throughout the day. So unfortunately, I'm not able to do a ton of check-ins. So my updates are usually written out. So mine will be down below in the comment section, the pin post. I am actually gonna try it though next time, like just when I'm ditzing around the house without those drops, just to see if there's any difference, if this added anything else to the formula to maybe not make it true to formula. I'll update that as well once I do actually try it. But so far, I'm pretty happy with the way everything turned out. I think my makeup looks really nice, and I can't imagine you being able to do a million different looks with this, but again, I'm so happy with the quality. I'd happily wear this eye look with or without the shimmer every day of the week. Like, it's just an easy go-to. That's what it is. It felt really easy to use. I didn't feel like I was struggling. Very happy with this. And I'm excited to actually try the creams a little more and play with them more and see what else they do. Yeah, so that was it. Thank you so much for watching. If you've tried either of these for yourself, what did you think of them? Do you think a palette like this is worth that amount of money? Let me know in the comments below, and until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye.